Hey guys, I thought I'd make a quick video. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but if any of you guys or girls were thinking about getting a K-bar or an Ontario 498, um, I have both, and I sort of have an issue with my K-bar. Well, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's regarding the leather handle. I don't even have sweaty palms, but my K-bar handle, I've tried a lot. I've got this stuff right here called this Dub and Grease. I also have this waterproofing spray upstairs for leather. Um, I've even used extra virgin olive oil to preserve the handle. Now here. Here's two knives. One is the K-bar, and the other is the Ontario 498. The K-bar, I'll just take it out of the sheath. Look at this thing. Like, it's sharp. I've only had it for like maybe 5 months. But look at the handle. I don't know if you could see the. It's dark and gloomy in the basement. I just moved, so. But this is the handle of the K-bar. I've only had it for like 5 months, and it looks like it's a lot older than it really is. Of course, look at the blade. The blade is perfectly fine. It's the coating is on it. It's perfect, but um, it's I don't even have sweaty hands, and it's like I can't stop the leather from. It looks like a turd, man. Really, it looks like a turd with a metal shank stuck to it. Now, I emailed Ontario to get the information about what it is, what kind of antifungal coating they use on their 498s. Now, this is the 498. I just got it from a good company in Canada called adventuregear.ca, and they're really nice company, and they sell Ontario's for really reasonable prices. And so I got this one sent to me. I got to go into the light, and I love it. I mean, the thing is, man, this lighting sucks. Now, okay, now look at the handle. Look how, and I've had this for about a week and a half, maybe. Yeah, almost 2 weeks. It says, I don't know if you could see it, but it says, there it is, right there. It says, U.S. Ontario. Now, these are the current military marine issue. Apparently, uh, this Marine that I talked to, he says that these are what the machine gunners carry, and they are issued the Ontario 3CS bayonets. They're nice, but they're like 162 Canadian. I can't afford that on a knife. But anyway, I got this knife, and it's ugly as hell. But look at that. I don't know if you can. Damn it, look at that. But the handle is so. Um, the handles is really preserved, and it's like stiff, and I like that. And I'm trying to find any information. If anyone knows what I can apply to my K-bar, because I want my K-bar to have the same coating. So if anyone knows what it is, I haven't heard back from Ontario, so I might have to email them again. If anyone knows what it is that Ontario uses on their handle, I want to get a hold of it and apply it to my K-bar, because my K-bar I paid about 145 Canadian dollars at Cabela's. I know I'm an idiot. I didn't know any better, and the leather is just it's weird. Um, so yeah, I love the leather, the treatment on the Ontario's. such a sturdy knife. The only difference is it's got an epoxy uh, pow- powder coated blade. It's got a sharpened swedge. I sharpened it. These ones come dull. Well, it's a combat knife. They're designed to tear into your enemy's flesh. It's not supposed to fillet fish. So, but I sharpened it up because I cut rope. I cut all kinds of stuff, and I've cut a lot of stuff with it already. But I love this knife. It's great. The K-bar is really sharp too. But I dropped it like about maybe 8 inches, and there was a little. I could feel it when do the paper test. I cut the paper, and I could feel like there's still a little nick on there, and it's weird. That shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't. Like my Ontario is like sharp, and I've even chopped some wood with it, and it still cuts paper smoothly. A little rough because it's the grind on it's a little weird, but it cuts. It still cuts. There's nothing, no rolled edges, nothing. I love 1095. So if anyone knows, please hit me up. If you're just thinking about the two and you live in Canada, go for the 498, the Ontario. It's a sturdy knife. It's a lot cheaper than the K-bar. Um, it's a little ugly, but you know what? It's solid, and it is a true mil spec knife. K-bars uh, are only one of four companies that actually got the military contract in World War II, and back then it was Camillus who gave 700,000 Camillus Mark II Navy knives to the U.S. government or to the military, and K-Bar only produced 110,000, but it was somewhere between 100 and 110,000. So and so yeah, they were smart. They got to bank off the name K-Bar and kept it going. But for the last few years, since the 80s, I could be wrong about that, since either the 80s or since the Vietnam era, Ontario was the blade that they've been using, Ontario's. But don't quote me on that. But I know that they're the major knife company for the U.S. military, and rightfully so. Very sturdy knives, very affordable, and they will last if you treat a knife right. I don't baton. I don't do any of that dumb shit. Like if you're in a fucking forest, like if you need a smaller piece of wood, go find one. There's probably one like 5 feet away from you, but you'd rather risk the only survival tool that you have to split a log in two, and it's not even raining. So why would you need to split a log with your knife, risking the only tool you have and breaking it? When in a true survival situation, you wouldn't need to do that. Why burn energy, waste energy, and waste possibly the only tool that you have, batoning wood? Our forefathers are rolling in their graves right now every time someone batons wood. Like, I shit you not. I've been camping since I was a kid and never needed to baton wood. I just throw it all in the fire. And you know what? The bigger the better, and you know what? The warmer I'll be. So, for you people that, I mean, if you want, do what you want, man. Like, don't bother me none. But when you break your knife, don't come to me, man. Don't come to me asking for my knife, because I ain't gonna give you shit. So anyway, with that said, if you would decide between the Ontario and the K-Bar, get the 498. It's if you got like really sweaty hands, go with the 498 because it's got the handle, the antifungal, the thick coated handle. Yeah, but the K-Bar is like the pretty boy knife. It looks pretty and it is tough, but the handle will deteriorate on you fairly quick if you use it daily. And if you have sweaty hands, then the handle will go a lot quicker. And I've heard, Actually, I've seen a video where you can actually get replacement uh, leather rings to change the handle, but I would never, you know, I just don't have time for that shit. I need a knife that lasts, a mil spec knife that will last me. I don't want to change diapers. I don't want to do any of that. So, but that's my take on both those knives. They're both 7 inches long, both 1095, uh, both steel butt caps, and both stack leather handles. So yeah, so if anyone knows what Ontario uses, Ontario, if you're listening to me, I need to know what you put on your 498s because I need to apply that shit to my K-bar and keep it handy for future references in case I need to touch up my knife because I love my Ontario and I love my K-bar. So if anyone knows, please let me know and have any questions, hit me up and I will reply. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye. Peace.